This is the SenseCAP Watcher. And this is the SenseCAP Watcher product page. And before you even buy it, the UX already tells you who this device is not for. Now, some people will love this buying experience and others will feel overwhelmed in seconds. But let me show you why. Now, just some quick transparency here. Seed Studio sent me this device and they willingly did this. They voluntarily wanted me to do or perform a UX case study on it. So this is a fully independent case study. Now, this is part one of a 3-part case study, as you probably saw in my trailer, if you saw that trailer either as a short or as a full video. Now, we're going to be doing this UX case study on not just the buying experience, but also what it's like to use as well, what it's like to unbox as well. So we'll get to see all of that. Now, we often think of UX as something that happens inside an interface, but the experience starts much earlier than that. And as you may have gathered from some of my previous videos, we're really trying to set the context of looking at UX as a holistic experience. Remember, UX is all around us. The language you use, the information you prioritize, the assumptions you make about your audience from a product or brand perspective. See, all of these shapes who continues and who drops off, especially when it comes to an online shopping experience, long before any onboarding has even begun. Now, the SenseCAP Watcher is sold primarily through Seed Studio's own website. And when you land on the product page, you're immediately met with specifications, diagrams, and technical detail. Now, there's a lot of information here. It's not just hidden. Now, from a UX perspective, that tells us something important, right? That tells us that this page is not designed to persuade first-time or casual buyers. Not like if someone's trying to buy an AI-ready product. It's designed to reassure technically confident users. Now, if you're a maker or a developer or someone who enjoys understanding how things work, this feels transparent and empowering. But what if you're not? Well, if you're not, the cognitive load is high almost immediately. And that friction is not accidental. You see, it acts as a filter. So Seed Studio as a brand has done this on purpose for their website experience. Now, this is a good example of UX being used not just to guide users, but to also select users as well. But shipping is where the experience starts to shift. Now, Seed clearly expects a global audience, and you can see that when it comes to the ease of changing currency or where they ship to, because shipping locations are transparent, carriers are listed, customers' expectations are explained up front as well. And this matters more than most people realize. Now, uncertainty is one of the biggest sources of anxiety in e-commerce. Where is my order? Good UX doesn't remove complexity. It makes complexity visible and predictable. And in this area, the Watcher and its buying experience performs actually quite well. Now, the support and FAQ content is also quite extensive. Now, there's clear coverage of ordering, shipping, returns, and technical support. Now, the experienced users will see this as a clear strength. But again, the information assumes familiarity. It assumes that you have some degree of technical know-how. The articles are written for people who already know what questions to ask. Now, from a UX standpoint, again, this reinforces the same pattern we saw earlier, intentional design toward a selected audience. This product is designed for people who are comfortable exploring, troubleshooting, and learning as they go. You could say mini inventors, almost. Now, the customer journey here is intentional. This is one of our major UX takeaways. And it's not trying to appeal to everyone. It rewards curiosity, technical confidence, and patience. But that means fewer impulse buyers, but stronger alignment with users who do convert. Now, this is a strategic UX choice by the looks of it. Now, whether it's the right one depends entirely on who you believe your product is for. Well, what do we mean? Well, listen to this next part because this is key. Next, we move from the digital UX to the physical UX. Part 2 is the unboxing and the design decisions that start speaking immediately. Stick around for part 2.